MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Isotopes and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Jack Morris will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a 1-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game sweep.
You know, that's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a 2-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher to get out of the gate and pitch well and throw up some scoreless innings.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
His average sits at 296 entering play. 9 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
In now, Andrew Jones. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
That is 4. The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
0-1 count. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. A pause. And the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, there's another milestone for this terrific hitter. Career RBI number 1,300. Next on the list, the great Roberto Clemente.
Yeah, you're starting. When you're talking Roberto Clemente, you're talking some of the best this game has ever seen, Dan. We're getting into big numbers right here. He needs to take a moment and digest this and realize what he's accomplished.
At the plate now, George Brett, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Morgan is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And it's fouled away. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Isotopes are out in front 2-0. Lefty Grove is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
At the plate, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 9.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In there, no balls and a strike. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Grove has been a workhorse, having tossed over 210 innings this season with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Griffey is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting third, not shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Standing in, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Lefty.
Digging in, Lefty Grove. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is the center fielder. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Turner tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 1-1 the count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Forkball called strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Griffey.
And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Pulled toward right center field.
In comes Naquin.
He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Minoso will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the belt, the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Luis Camposano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Jack Morris, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Stepping up now, Minnie Minoso will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that misses for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike. Minoso playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, George Brett.
George Brett.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Stepping in, Dwight Evans looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A man at third with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Isotopes are out in front here, 3-1. Now batting, Brian Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ready now, Ryan Mountcastle. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Lefty Grove.
The pitcher, Lefty Grove.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ah!
0-1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reynolds has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. Here comes the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Campusano gathers, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Benito Santiago. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones. One away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And that misses 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, the second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Hansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 1.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Joe Morgan is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
At the plate, George Brett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Coming to the plate now, Luis Camposano will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ready once again, Brian Reynolds. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
High chopper to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
That misses. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Isotopes lead it 3-2. Aaron Luke will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 17, Aaron Luke.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce.
The first baseman, Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce, number 28 on the season, as they push the lead to 4-2.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped up. Henson is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So striding in, Lefty Grove. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Indiana leads it 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this is low, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Change up low, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Justin Turner is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin. 0-1 the count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Down and away, ball 1.
Train 11, 1-1.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Pedro Sanchez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Pedro Sanchez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey.
Moving on for Indiana, the left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Standing in, Benito Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Heading out towards shallow right. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Now in the box, Andrew Jones. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Alan Henson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
John Franco is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Luis Camposano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
2-2.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2.
Count is full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down by a count of 4-2. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
To short. Anderson scoops it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The first baseman, number 12. Jay Bruce.
Digging in now, Jay Bruce has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Dwight Evans.
And on the first pitch, he ground. Foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Again, another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe, and the visitors are out in front here 6-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Minnie Minoso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Brian Reynolds. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim.
In now for
Anderson.
Cleveland, Tim Anderson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way.
That's a strike.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-2 the final total today. Indiana, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Lefty Grove earns win number 15 on the year. John Franco works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.